approaching the 100th anniversary of the adoption of the polar bear as a mascot. It was at an alumni dinner in New York in 1913, the spring of 1913, that they voted to adopt the polar bear.
In the selection of Nanook, the King of the North, Bowdoin has selected well. Upon him she can place her trust. His courage has never failed, his strength is beyond belief. His vitality is astounding. Seen 100 miles from land, swimming along with easy strokes, not a particle of ice in sight. Seen in the darkness of the long winter night, with a temperature at 50 and 60 below zero. And seen in the spring, mounted on an iceberg, looking out over glittering ice fields, he seems an inherent part of the great white North, a true representative of it all.
Frank Whittier, who was the athletic coach, wrote a formal letter to Macmillan requesting that he acquire a polar bear skin. We know the exact day that he acquired the bear. It was on May the 13th, 1915, just outside of Etah in Smith Sound in northern Greenland, where he'd been based for 2 years. He and an Inuit hunter, Nukapingwa, shot the bear and identified it as the bear that would be for Bowdoin. They expected to go back to New York that summer, in the summer of 1915. Unfortunately, they didn't get out. The ship didn't come to get them, and they were stuck there not for 1 more year, but for 2 more years. And their expert taxidermist, James Clark, mounted the bear. He had some difficulty because after 2 years, the skin was not in the best of shape. He said he couldn't do a really fancy, elaborate mount, but he always felt that a simple pose was better in any case. He sketched out some ideas and sent them to Macmillan, and they agreed on the pose that you see today. And so at the commencement dinner in June, I believe, of 1918, it was presented to the college.